What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ron. You're now tuning into another episode of Ron React TV. So now we back with more drama, more bullshit, y'all. Listen, man. Blueface and Adin Ross, man. We got Blueface and Rock 100 say Adin Ross doesn't want to pay. Adin clap back. I keep seeing this shit on fucking social media. I keep seeing this shit on Instagram, bro. This shit is annoying, bro. Adin, pay these motherfuckers, man. Cause Blue ain't the first nigga to come out and say some shit, bro. And Blue, I don't know if it's true that the fucking match was rigged or not, bro, but you lost, gang. Just accept it, man.
You know AI can do
let's get into
incredible
this shit,
things,
y'all.
but this isn't.
Let's get into
With
the video,
Artist's AI, a professional like you can be a full-blown...
I ain't no further talk. I'm gonna get straight into this shit.
This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So things are starting to get really messy between Blueface, Adin Ross, and Whack 100.
Looking for a way to not pay is not a good look. I'm gonna get mine regardless. I seen that.
So as we all know, Blueface lost his fight to Chibu. He was supposed to get paid.
Yep.
Adin Ross is saying he breached his contract. We went over all that during the last video, and it's all over social media, so I'm sure a lot of you already caught up. So I'm just going to read you here Blueface's tweet. So Blueface feels that what's really going on here is that Adin doesn't really want to pay him. So he says, looking for a way not to pay is not a good look. I'm going to get mine regardless. So Adin responded back to Blueface and said, you're so unintelligent. All you had to do was retract what you said about blank being rigged, and you would have been paid in full. Take some accountability like a grown man you are. You lost. You breached your contract that you signed. That's nobody's fault but you. Do not sign and agree to a contract if you're going to breach out. That's how the law works, dummy. Everyone else got paid out quick, but you, because you breached. So I got to insert this here because Blueface responded.
Oh, what? He gotta apologize to get paid, basically, is what you're saying? But I know Blueface posted some shit on his Instagram story that he didn't pay a couple people. Wait, Adam Dum Dum, man. I'm tired of this stupid ass nigga right here, bro. Adam 22 reveals he didn't get paid for the fight with Jason Love because they thought he rigged it. Nigga, you don't deserve to get paid the way you got your fucking ass whooping your bitch took.
To Adin saying that, you know, what he was saying here in his little comment wasn't true because Blueface is not the only person that wasn't paid. Adam 22 went through something similar, I guess.
That at one point wasn't sure if they wanted to pay me the full purse. I'm going back and forth with them. I'm like, hey, you guys gonna send the crypto, whatever? They respond after a couple hours. They're like, hey, we're sending half, but we're currently reviewing the contract to decide if we feel like we are obligated to pay you the other half. So I'm looking at my phone like, what? Because
all you had to do was drop that tough guy.
Yo, Adin, stop fucking robbing niggas and pay niggas for what the fuck you see he's gonna pay them for. They went out there and did their thing, man. I don't believe him for not paying Adam 22, bitch ass.
Retract what you said about blank being rigged, and you would have been paid in full. So, of course, you know, Blueface manager Whack 100 has been all up in this. He did a full live. He is upset. He's heated. He goes on a rant.
Of course you're upset. Nephew didn't get paid.
Adin Ross tried getting Blueface to lie about getting paid.
Adin, I got a bet for you. I bet you can't show nowhere where Blueface said rain bet or brand risk rigged anything. You can show me 2-3 places where he said you, Adin, you as an individual are tampering with things, and I just showed you why he's thinking these things. I don't know if your partners know that you're saying these things and doing these things. Maybe you need to slow down. Maybe you're moving so fast and you know what's happening for you so fast that you feel like you untouchable, but I didn't see the untouchable get touched in this business. We're going to call it spade. January, third week of January, you couldn't bet. Rain bet, brand risk. A month later, not even 3 weeks later, March 14th, you ready to bet 180 grand with DDG. You bet 20 grand with ACK. What minute you saying you can't? Did the rules change from January to March, or where you said you get in trouble if you place a bet and this, that? Or was it that possibly maybe you had some, possibly you had something going on? Now you wonder why Blueface is thinking you rigged the bet, you rigged the fight. So listen, never one time did he say brand risk. He said you, Adin. And I think you're a little hurt, and you're trying to use the brand risk people to say brand risk is not. No, it's you. We don't mind you not paying right now. We don't trip. It just pay us more money later. We ain't tripping. My attorneys is on it, as you know. They've already back and forth. And I have friends who have told me and looked at this matter and said, my brother, you are in the right. And he had no right to make advances at you. As soon as my attorney gives me the green light, I will be putting up the contract. And Adin, I'm going to put up your text messages when you were begging me to lie to the people. Tell Blueface to say this. Tell him he got money from here, and there, and not us. And Blueface never said the amount he got paid.
Put that shit
Actually, academics said it.
I want to see that
shit. It had to come from you. Because I never told academics Blueface got paid. You like to use your background and I guess what you are and as a bully tactic. I got friends, man, the Jason Lees, these type of people, man, they're not going to stand for you trying to make me out to be like some anti, some. Nah, brother. Yeah. I'm the dude on the 100 side of Clubhouse.
Gotta respect Wack, man. Wack know how to fucking handle shit the professional way for business. And you know how to handle shit the street way, man.
And welcome.
So this is what he's talking about right here. As the caption says, everything about you is a lie. I got $1 million that Adin Ross won't show you a contract to say this is true. He wanted Blueface to outright lie to the people, just like he's lying. Bet $1 million you can't show a contract that says you did not pay a amount. And so why you want him to lie? You have my consent to show the contract that supports this pre-written apology that is a outright lie. We don't scare that easy. You got the right one. You are a liar. So it says here to Adin Ross, I said a few things over the weekend that I want to address and clear up. I was heated after the loss, and I said brand risk and Adin Ross rigged the fights and scam people. That's of course not true, and I don't have any proof of it. Even if I disagree with the Florida Athletic Commission's decision, that has nothing to do with brand risk or Adin. I never should have said that, and I want to take it back. I also want to clarify the whole payment situation. My management got me some sponsorships and appearances, and with those, I made over $300K. Adin and Brand Risk did not pay me anywhere near $300K to box. The event was legit, and I respect what they're building, so I'm glad I was able to be a part of the event. Is that okay? I'm going to have the agreement made. Okay, so that was that. I mean, it's looking like, Adin's people doesn't want the people to know that he made anywhere near $300K. I wonder if it's because all of the other people that have fought have gotten nowhere near that amount. So they don't want to cause like a big problem, or they don't want, other boxers coming on and wanting, more than that. You paid Blueface this, so now they can use that as leverage. I don't know. Right. So guys, I just want to share a couple clips. So this is Academics, and he is basically revealing the reason Adin didn't pay Blueface. And it's because of the whole brand risk thing, what Blueface said. So this is what, he's saying here.
After the performance, and remember, they have brand risk logo. I mean, Rainbet logos all over the place. You could tell by, look even at this thumbnail right here. Uh-huh. Rainbet tells Adin, hey, listen, we're cool with paying all of the other fighters, but Blueface we're having an issue with. And Adin says, why? They say to Adin, well, Blueface came out and basically accused the event of being rigged. Our whole business, motto and our whole business, engine It's about people understanding that if you come to our casino, the odds are the odds. No one's with nothing. And for them, that is a integral and centerpiece portion of their main business. So they withheld his pay until they could at least have Adin talk to Blueface and his people to figure out what's the medium. So I'm telling Adin, I said, well, Adin, you kind of got to get paid. You know, the guy did his job.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like, well, if he never said what he said in the ring, he would have gotten paid. Shout out to brand risk.
Freedom of fucking speech, bro. Nigga could say what the fuck he want to say. Still pay him. Would you, whatever out backlash you and your brand got to deal with after that, bro, that's between you and your brand and the public. Pay that nigga his money. He showed up and he boxed, nigga. He put on a fucking show. You got views off that shit. Pay that nigga, bro, because y'all getting paid for the fight regardless. Pay this man, Blueface, bro. That's fucked up. It's crazy how Adin moving like that. Disappointed as fuck. You don't do that. These two young black brothers came together to put on a fucking show. For the youths, we box and live to see another day. And you get paid, you make money for it. You don't do shit like that. Blueface gonna say what the fuck he wanna say regardless. And that nigga ain't apologizing for nothing. Pay that nigga, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
And Blue, if you do get back on Rarest, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Rarest because I'm tampering with
See what that fat nigga did to his jaw? He can't even talk. Nigga, you better pay that nigga. You go fix his fucking jaws.
the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Chimu! Calm it down. Chimu!
Yeah, I done seen.
And then in this clip, DDG, wants Blueface to be paid. I mean, Blueface and DDG are friends. So Adin Ross is basically calling out DDG, for not holding Blueface accountable and being one-sided. But then again, DDG is saying, you should pay my friend.
Didi, he took it to a whole nother level. And you got to hold your man accountable for that. He signed an agreement. He breached. It's that simple.
Like, I don't think it's right to not pay him.
He's not going to not get paid. It's not my money. It's up to the sponsor.
That's all I got to say. Because it's like, then this how you look at it from a business perspective, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I got to step on eggshells to get paid, how that's gonna make the future fighters feel.
I wish he didn't say, look, listen, I always have his back, always. I really wish he wasn't one-sided here because he could say, me personally, every time I've dealt with Adin or I know someone that dealt with Adin, he's always done clean and good business. And that's a fact, bro. He knows behind closed doors, I've done clean. I don't ever anybody over. And I wish he kind of would be more neutral, right? In the beginning, he starts the clip, and he says something amongst the lines like, oh, they're both my friends. But it's a one-sided take here.
Man,
it's a one-sided take here.
Unlock
niggas
the
grimy
world's
when they wanna
largest,
be, bro.
most liquid financial market with Forex.com.
That's just my opinion. I feel like Adin can just say, oh, he can't fight on this no more. You got to pay it, bro.
I agree, but it's not my money. It's not my money, bro. It's literally not my money, bro. It's just not. It's not my money, guys. It's not.
Fought, man. You already fought.
So about to get in the ring, man.
It is what it is, dude.
If y'all notice in this clip, Blueface didn't say anything about RingBet. He actually called out Brand Risk, which is owned by Adin Ross.
Shout out to Rarest. And Blue, if you do get back on Rarest, do you want a rematch or who do you want to fight?
I probably won't get back on Rarest because I'm tampering with the bets.
Never that. Never that. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Chimu! Calm it down. Chimu!
Yeah, I done seen.
And in this clip, Adin, says Blueface will still get paid for the fight, but not the full amount after not meeting his contract terms.
Is Blue not going to get paid? No. He's going to get paid something. He's just not going to get paid the full amount that he was expecting. Why? Because he didn't meet his deliverables. He did not do what he was supposed to do. When you sign an agreement in a contract, he signed it. Is it a favor? No.
What the fuck didn't he do?
You agreed to a price and you agreed to do it and you signed it like a big boy.
So Adin Ross is saying in this clip here that, Blueface and WAC 100 claiming they didn't know he owned brand risk. He's saying everyone knows he owns it. I didn't know he owned brand risk, but I'm very new to the streamer world, the Twitch world.
Me too.
So I had no clue myself. Am I the only one?
Believe this?
No.
What do you guys think? WAC 100 and Blueface think they thought that I don't have ownership. Absolutely bull. Everyone knows I own Branders. Everybody knows that I own Branders. I don't care what anybody says.
And then he is speaking on, the pay situation. It says that people's lives were threatened. What?
It's hard because they can't, and they won't know the full context until it's public, and I can't speak on it. They don't know the full context. They don't know that certain people's lives, allegedly, in my opinion, were getting threatened, and they don't know that stuff. And that's the thing. Like, I hope it comes out. Because it's like, and whatever is done in the dark will come to light.
In this clip here, we got WAC 100, Adin Ross, we got academics, and WAC 100 tells Adin Ross and academics that he didn't think Adin owned brand risk because ChatGPT said he didn't. ChatGPT is his source.
Hearing this is why he said, Adin, you won't allow your fighter. He identified the dude as your fighter. He don't know you own no full.
Okay, so can I ask, I'm gonna ask you this question. Academics. Yeah. Can you confidently say that, in your opinion, Blueface and WAC 100 had no knowledge that Adin Ross owns brand risk?
I swear to God, I didn't know. On my daughter's soul. Maybe Tuesday. I started to do my own research, right?
Yes.
I went to ChatGPT and asked if Adin Ross.
I looked it up. ChatGPT said, yeah, Adin Ross doesn't fully own brand risk, but he's heavily tied to it. He's the co-founder. Okay. He don't fully own it, but he's tied to it.
Own brand risk and told me no.
So in this clip, academics reveals that the reason Adin Ross didn't pay Blueface his full purse is because the entire brand risk boxing tournament was sponsored by the gambling company Rainbet. And they didn't like that Blueface said it was rigged. And that Adin was tampering with bets.
It says, you know what? If you think I'm lying so much, not only will I sign a piece of paper, I'll even have Rainbet sign it. I'm going to send you half of what you're supposed to get from my own bank account. I'll send it. That's the guarantee that so once you sign the paper that he's going to get on stream and say whatever, and remember, you're just saying that you never meant that Rainbet is fixing fights. So Adin's going to pay him half of his personal money. And I'm like, this is a great deal. WAC then says, we want a little bit more than half. He throws on like an extra, I won't say the amount, but I was like, I bet. I was like, but Adin's like, all right, I'll do that. So we have a deal. It feels like a LeBron trade, right? We have a deal, in principle. The deal is Adin's going to give half his money, half of the purse that Blueface was earned or owed to Blueface. He's going to sign this little deal thing to say, I am going to clarify that I never meant, even if I insinuated or said, that Rainbet fixed my fight. And then I'll get the other half after the stream. WAC calls me back and says, we ain't doing this. All that for nothing.
We ain't doing that shit, nigga. Blueface, you're not doing that.
Essentially, he tells Adin, if the statement that y'all prepared for me to say, if I say that would, or if Blue says that would be killing his reputation. So they say he says he's not doing that. I said, WAC, I'm trying to get y'all money. I have no horse in the race.
So it's sounding like, Adin gave them plenty of chances to retract. But, they're saying Blueface and WAC 100, wanted to be tough guys. So now, of course, Charleston White, I
wouldn't say niggas being tough guys. I just feel like niggas just standing on their shit, standing on principle, bro. That's gonna ruin Blueface reputation, what he stand for. Blueface not no apologizing ass nigga, bro. You don't apologize to his baby mama. He ain't apologize to Krishan Rock. You don't apologize to the bitches he be fucking. He ain't even apologize to his own son, nigga. So what the fuck make you think he about to sit here and apologize because he said some shit after a boxing match that he was clearly tight that he lost, nigga? That ain't making no sense, bro. He not about to do that shit. So you can't be mad at niggas for doing that. It's not niggas being gangster, but Blue went out his way to call you out, whatever the case may be. Cool. And Adin, you know, he felt a type of way and then he shot back. Honestly, I just felt like Adin just could have been professional and just explain to Blueface and Wack personally, like, yo, it's not me. It's the fact that he said that shit. The company that sponsored the shit, they're not jacking in. They don't want to pay. But I'm willing to pay with my personal money. But I'm going to just need you to do this real quick. I'll pay you the half, but I just need you to do this real quick to make the relationship better between you and the sponsorship and myself. Cool. They say they don't want to fucking do it. They don't want to fucking do it, nigga. But you still got to pay, bro.
Got some things to say as well. You know, he's defending Adin Ross and brand risk. And,
of course he is.
You know, he's saying that, you know, Blueface lost the fight. You know, he is team Adin Ross. So guys, listen to what he had to say.
Face and Wack 100 is full of that say.
This nigga Charleston don't like gangster niggas, bro. He just don't.
Listen, I was ringside, man. Listen, that Blueface lost that fight fair and square. Normally they fight 4 rounds. Brand risk allowed Wack 100 and Blueface to add an additional 2 rounds to make it fair. So they ain't putting that part in. Now come on, Wack. See, this is why I told Adin, man, don't do nothing with them gang banging California niggas. I tell everybody in the hip hop, man, stay away.
Gang banging California niggas.
Wack. See, this is why I told Adin, man, don't do nothing with them gang banging California niggas. I tell everybody in the hip hop, man, stay.
Yo, Charleston White is like he's the modern day fucking Uncle Ruckus, bro. This Uncle Ruckus in flesh right here, y'all. That is.
Wait, every time you do something in LA, it's always trouble. It's always a problem. They're always trying to bully and strong arm something. From the minute that the LA got there, they've been trying to bully and strong arm. They've been trying to bully and strong arm Adin Ross from the beginning. That's how they tried to bully Adin to get me over there to the house. So Wack thought he go slam me around. It didn't go that way. They've been trying to bully Adin Ross forever, man. Swear to God. This probably one of the best brand risk events. Man, let me just say this. I ain't never had no problem getting paid by Adin. Everybody that I brought to Adin have not had a problem getting paid. I brought at least 6 different people to Adin Ross. Everybody's gotten paid. Now all of a sudden it's a problem with the LA was betting and lost. Sore loser. Take me in sore losers, homie. Nah, man, I'm just gonna be real, man. Wack, you wrong, my Blueface is a crime. And they crying cause Chibu whooped him. I told everybody from the beginning, man, before the fight. Blueface been fighting 19, 20 seconds in jail, prison. Nigga been fighting 2 minutes. Chibu been fighting 6, 7 months back to back. Y'all thought this was gonna be an easy walk. And then what? Oh, that spanked you. Take your whooping like a man.
Chibu did his shit.
You lost the fade. Just get you another fade. But what makes you think? Foolish. This is why nobody likes doing business with these are gangbangers. They don't have marketing degrees. They don't have any management degrees. They don't have any media skills, any media training. They can't articulate properly. Man, this nigga.
So what it all comes down to, Blueface and Wack are saying that Blueface did not breach his contract. Adin Ross is saying he did.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
But Adin did give him opportunities to rectify it.
Yeah, Adin's definitely scamming. He tried to say I was drinking and getting lit. I don't even drink, chat. It's definitely an excuse to make it more favorable. All the highlights was in 1 round. It's a 6-round fight. And if you go look at all the highlights from what everyone's posting, it all says round 6. Where's the rest of it? I took plenty losses before, chat. It's not. Boxing is the sport comes with losses.
So did he really breach? Because he did say here, I'm not going to tell you how much I made, but what I will tell you is I made over $300,000. So is that really a breach? I'm going to leave you guys with that question.
How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I'm going to tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 200,000. I'll let you guess from there. How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I'm going to tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 200,000. I'll let you guess from there. How much did I make on the fight? Oh, I'm going to tell you how much I made, but I'll tell you that I made over 200,000. I'll let you guess from there. And that's just for the fight. That's not even including nothing else. So it's definitely a celebration, chat.
But it's really looking like right now, guys, like Blueface is not going to get paid. He got, knocked out, beat up in the ring, and
knocked out.
And now he's not getting paid for breach of contract. And it looks like Adin also said he's going to sue him. So who knows if he'll take that back? I don't know. But the situation is getting really messy, especially with the things that Wack has been saying about Adin and everything. So guys, let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm not going to lie. It's bad business. Bad business on both ends. Wack, you gotta chill, man. Charleston, Uncle Ruckus got a point though. Uncle White, man. Can't do business with these hood niggas, man. Niggas they just don't got the right mindset for certain shit. But I feel like Blueface shouldn't have said what he said after the fight. If he didn't say that, everything would have been sturdy. He shouldn't have said what he said. But shout out to Adin to even trying to pay him with his own money, if that's even true. You know what I'm saying? But it's not all the way Adin's fault. He don't own Banriss fully. I think I kind of understand the situation now. Did Blue breach the contract? I have no idea. I don't even know what was really said on the contract, but I guess him saying that it was rigged did put a lot of eyes on Adin, even though he didn't mention whoever sponsors or whatever the fuck. Him saying that about Adin basically affects them too, because Adin is fucking tied to that brand. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I understand, but he still showed up, he still fight, man. Fuck it, man. But this business and contract shit, I can't speak on it because I don't know what the contract is. I don't know what the deal was. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with me. But shit, man, what y'all think, man? Y'all think Blueface should still get paid? You think half is reasonable? You think him apologizing, whatever the fuck they want him to say, I think he should have did it? What? At this point, Blueface, Adin, just don't do business together again. That's all. It is what it is, y'all. Shit happens. I still feel like he should at least get paid half. At least. If Adin was willing to do that, just do that. I just feel like Blueface and Wack just need to take that and shut the fuck up. Just move on, man. Y'all making money regardless. But yo, it's your boy Ron. Thank you for tuning in to Ron Reacts TV. Alright, I'm gonna catch you on your next one. Your boy's out.